purpose is just to make it look as deadly as possible. That means no blood. They look tired, they look dead, soulless. So number one is the skin. Make them look as pure as possible. Of course, it's up to you. Want your zombie look greenish or greyish is fine. We have colors like green and white and black and grey for the skin. So try to remove their human colors. That's fine. Right? Okay. And secondly, is to make it look as sunken as possible, dry up the effect. I'll touch on that on how to do. These are the few designs. I have all the cleanups on your table. You can refer to them. I mean, it's clearer that it's nearer for you to refer to. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm not sure which page I just a bit mess up. Okay, alright. And the outfits we will need to we will need to cut out the zombies' clothing as well on the day itself. Bloody top seeing just at the corner and edges. Right? And yeah, looks. Okay. Alright, okay. And to start off for zombies, remember the zombies are paid zombies, right?
The zombies are participants.
Participants. So
yeah,
they
pay to be zombies.
Okay, they pay to be zombies, so it's as good as their customers as well. Okay, so of course, definitely most of them, majority of them, according to last year what we experienced, that 99% of them have never been a zombie and they are so excited to be a zombie. They have no idea how it feels like and how the material will taste like and smells like. And those who have done special effects makeup before, it's nothing fanciful, it's nothing glamorous. Okay, so when you see that, just like, no, okay, relax, you close your eyes, make sure they close your eyes, don't open. Because for us, we have to do it really fast. If they start to close and open the eyes and start to talk and move, that's it already. You might have blood going in, this and that. So okay, sit down, close your eyes and relax. Okay, then just let them know. They will ask you questions, remember, just let them know, okay, we will use on you, it's all very skin friendly. Definitely it's all stage makeup, it's for skin, human skin. Right? So the color of all grease makeup, it's just like a camo. For guys, we quite like camo paint. Okay, we're like, oh, so you spread white cam already lah. Then let them know you have to double triple cleanse. Because for those sensitive skin, they might break out. And we can't apply moisturizer before we do the makeup because it might not stick, especially for the latex. It has to be clean. For ladies, no makeup, please. They have to remove their makeup and everything. That's the best way. Okay, so let them know is stage makeup is skin friendly. Just have to double cleanse with wet wipes, olive oil, baby oil, and facial foam. Clean thoroughly, yeah? Okay. Then next thing, let them know we will use latex. Latex, when it's liquid form, it smells really bad. So it smells bad, it doesn't smell very pleasant. And it might sting a little because it contains alcohol, which is normal. This is high alcohol, how? Because the purpose of alcohol is to dry up fast. You know, it doesn't dry. You know, you have to layer it. Oh, you're like, oh, okay. Okay, then you move on, quickly move on. Next is the fake blood. Fake blood is edible, doesn't contain any animal products or anything, so it's fine. And it's a little bit sweet. Just smells weird, that's about it. That's the food coloring. Okay. And it stains the skin a little. So other than that, it's like hair gel. We're using hair gel, normal hair gel, baby powder on the face, eyeliner, eyeshadow. So just let them know, do a quick one. They look at all your products. Let them do. Just close your eyes and ask them to close your eyes and you can start. Okay, and yeah, that's about it. And I need one volunteer there before I can start. Okay, thanks. Yeah, okay. We're comfortable, isn't it? Let's get. Can you guys see it? Is it okay? Is there a good angle for everyone? See I don't know how to do that. Matte colors to be used on like this type. Yeah, shadowy contouring can be used with the
Big warm.
Get it? Really? It's yours, Don't wanna. It's okay, thank you. Okay, alright. Okay, next we're going to move on to how to do a zombie skin. Okay. What I use a gray grease paint. Okay, so you have to use a lot for each person. Example, he's the zombie of the day. Okay, take a seat, sit down, don't worry. Okay, close your eyes. Everything will be fine. we'll do texture first. Sorry, I skipped a step. We should do the texture first. If you're playing with latex, you're going to do with latex, right? Okay, paint the latex. You just start with latex first before you start to paint the face. Because if you start with grease paint, the latex doesn't fix nicely. And remember, it's going to be very humid and the person will perspire. And when you perspire, the latex will come out easier, right? Okay. And latex, you have to work with it quite fast because it dries up really fast.
Oh, like hair dye.
Yeah, that's from. This is his first time smelling latex. Okay. Right, just pour whatever you need. Not enough information. Okay. Turn on here. Okay, alright, for latex, you have to apply lightly, a layer. It's going to sting a little, but not that bad. It depends on the person's skin. For skin, I think it won't sting. Too typo. Okay, just tap onto his face. Do not rub into the skin, just tap it. And to remove is really easy. Once it's dry, you just peel it off from the corner, just like, you know the Kose black mask thingy, at the corner you just peel off. Yeah, like that. It's exactly the same thing. Okay, try not to go too near to the eye area, especially if it's the first time. Around this area should be fine. Okay. Do not touch any part of the hair, like, some guys can be quite hairy at the side, the facial hair. When you peel it off, it's a bit painful. Brandon, Okay, alright, this one layer. Okay, to create texture, what I do is that I'll prepare some tissue paper. You can use toilet paper or tissue paper. Do not use kitchen towels too thick, and there's like texture on it, so it may not look that nice. It's up to you. I like to shred my paper. You can do layer by layer if you want to. So yeah, this is my way. Just take all the, like the bonito flex like that, lor. Stick onto his face. Some girls will be a bit exaggerated. Oh, very ticklish, because the thing is flying, yeah. Ticklish, how much ticklish, Is it the latex, no? Is it allergy, no? It's not, because the tissue is flying. Yeah. Then they, just press it lightly onto his face. Remove the essence if it's too much. Then we go with the other layer, second layer. Okay, the second layer, the same thing, do not rub, just press it down. Make sure the tissue is absorbing the second layer of the latex. And we just stick it onto the face. Okay, at this moment it's going to get really messy because the latex is going to drip here and there, the tissue will start to drip. So that's why we encourage the models to wear clothing that they I prefer to throw. Do worry if the latex touches your hand. It's easy to remove. It's like having Yoo-hoo glue on your fingers. You can just peel it off and it's dry. Yeah, it's the same feeling. The latex will act as skin texture as well as adhesive for whatever object that you put on his face. It works better than face glue, honestly. Yeah. This layer number one. Okay, if you want the skin to look like this and paint it over, you have to wait for it to dry before you can paint. If not, it doesn't. It sticks. Yeah. If you want it more thick, like this type of look, more 3D, more pop out, then you just lay it on the tissue. I'll just stop at this part. Put a bit more, put a bit more. Would like to play with wax, cine wax, they call it cine wax, to create texture. You know that the card They pretend to stick your own, that kind you use wax to create. If you want to, you can use also, but it will peel off faster. So it doesn't stick to the skin when it perspire. Okay, when it dries, it smells fine. It smells just like rubber lah. Okay, when it's wet, it smells like ammonia. Yeah, when it's wet, it smells like ammonia. Honestly, this one you see, it smells like hair dye. Okay, that's it for it dry. Move on to their face, the area that is not unpainted. Where's the stick? Okay, alright. Okay, while waiting for the liquids to dry, we just move on to other things like the face. These are grease paints, so it's very easy to spread. For those who have their own paint and you want to use that you have bought from online or from school, sometimes the school will give you aqua paint, which is like water-based. You can bring along also, but you have to spray water. Grease paint, do not need to put on any... Yeah, this is grease paint. Okay. So what we do is that we have to spread it up to the hair, if you can. It doesn't have to be very neat or even. Just spread it randomly. Ears, temple. Okay. Well, meanwhile, just that's it. If you have a mini fan, those portable fan, you can bring along, and it's faster. Paint over its eyes. Okay, you can paint over its lips as well. Just it's non-toxic, so it's okay if they lick their lips and swallow it down. But just that it doesn't taste good, so let them know to not lick your lips. Okay, do not lick your lips, okay? Okay, you want pale lips. You want them to, you don't want them to look very rosy or anything. Just have to remove all the healthy color on the faces. Okay, you just paint it all over the area that is without latex or anything. Okay, I'll skip this part now. Okay, we just have to paint wherever the skin, face, neck, ears, behind ears, neck. Yeah. Because they appear to be zombies, so they are quite particular about it. You know, they go buddies and friends, or they say, hey, how you look like, how you look like. If they are alone, it's fine. You can miss a few spots, it's fine. But if they are alone, yeah, you have to really do it thoroughly. Okay, so from neck all over that's exposed. Okay, I'll skip that. Later then we try that. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, if you notice that the zombies, they have really it depends. Different zombies have different color skin. Like this zombie, she has a bit of purple and blue under the eye. It looks like bruise, very dark. I think she's like dead for maybe a few days to a week. Yeah, that one is quite recent. Yeah, they have different kind of story. Maybe he was like ripped off his face or something. Yeah, they all have their own story. This one is I think beyond rotten already. Yeah. So it's up to you. Again, just make sure they look very tired, not enough sleep, sunken eyes. So as usual, sunken eyes, you just go below the eye. It doesn't have to be very neat. Okay, up to you. Again, it's my own preference. I love to use fingers, yeah, instead of a lot of tools. depth, around its eye area. From afar I can see, right? I just do a wider, instead of very neat look. And what the nose area? That's your weak point. Oh, sensitive spot. This is nose. Yes, yes, okay. The nose area to create a depth, because once you have all the texture in, it just looks pop out. It doesn't have this depth look. You can use sponge, you can use fingers, you can use brush, anything that you like. Up to you. You want to make his lips look dark, it's fine also. Or you want it to look like bloody and red, you can just add red. Okay. Which is one example. So before you start with a zombie, you must have an idea what kind of zombie you want to create. Yeah, just a rough idea. Next is the cheekbones. But since you have a lot of things here, you can just ignore the cheekbones if you want to. See. So from far he looks like he has this sunken temple to the side. As long as he look like a dirty old man on the top. Yeah, old and dirty. Yeah. So later you continue the other part. Because on the raised day itself it's going to be dark. So yeah, we just have to make sure that all the details don't have to be very neat and very small detail. It can be like from afar you can see. Yeah. Your zombie, your model. So open the eyes, and then from. Okay, do this, okay? Then you can see the lines. For those who couldn't find where are the lines, the frowning lines, okay, do that. The frown, yeah, still. This guy, okay, 1, 2, frown. If you have a pencil liner, you can use a pencil liner, if not, you can use a brush. These are the angry spots. Later you can like flatten out the lines, okay? Maybe. Okay, good. Yeah, this way. Okay. Relax. Okay, when you fry, you can see all the lines coming out, so it's easier for you. Yeah, I'm doing this. Alright, okay. Later on this part, we will smoothen out the lines. 这流汗了。Sorry. So hot. These are the four lines. That is the trash bag now. It's like looking very hot. Okay. Okay, next is under the eye. It's up to you. You want it to look like sunken black, a bit reddish at the top. It's up to you to create. Okay, there's no right or wrong. Let's try different colors then. Some people complaining. 给你看这个。关眼睛。Okay, and some of them they wanted to wear, if they want to wear the colored contact lens, go ahead. Yeah? But it's best that you have to wear before the makeup. Before the makeup. Okay. Alright. Okay. 大概是这样子。Okay. Next is okay, when the latex is dry, you can proceed to paint on top of the skin. Same thing, everything, all the motions have to be tapped on, nothing, you cannot rub, if not, it's start to peel off. Okay, tap onto the skin. It's okay to apply a bit pressure. You know, when it's the first time dealing with someone you don't know, you're scared that they feel uncomfortable, that they want to, Okay, alright. Okay, next is I want to add some green to the skin. So that bit look a bit rotten. Again, it's up to you. If you have other ideas that you want to use, then go ahead. There's no right or wrong color scheme. A bit moldy that I like. Okay, just random patch. Just to make sure the tissue is not missing. Okay, use a bit of black to add some depth to the skin as well. And a bit of red. Like cooking class, very chilli, a bit of this. And you'll start to see a bit of the effects coming out already. And it's better front part of coming. Once you know how to do this, you can create anything. It's on the card. Okay, you will see there's some little white lines over here because of the texture of the tissue paper. It's fine, we're going to fill it up with, we will let the tissue soak the blood later. If you want it to be this way, it's fine also. Okay, for me, I like it to be more yeah, this formula smells quite good. Yeah, this is where it starts to get really messy, so just be prepared. Okay, this is one of the looks that, you know, if you don't want to do any tears and you just want to do like I don't know what to call it, burnt zombie. Barbecue. this is where the sponge will come in. The stippling sponge will create a texture like a bit like soft splattered blood onto the skin, because there's like holes and a honeycomb design. So what you do is that you can just step onto his lips lightly, because it's quite rough. So we do not encourage like too harsh. Like he just spit on something like that. Yeah. Okay. It's okay to go over the hair a bit. Okay, this is one of the look. You can continue the look and everything. Okay, but if you want to do something more, okay, what you can do is that you can, because we have layers of tissue here, you can create cuts and tears. Okay, using your fingers, do not use any scissors or anything, because you do not know the depth of the skin. Using your fingers, but you just agar-agar lah, know there's tissue and skin. If you start to ouch, then you know that you're killing the skin. Yeah, you just by experience or you just agar-agar. Okay, you start to tear a bit. You won't feel the pain, you just feel like removing a mask. See? Okay, this is the this one is between the tissues. This one maybe rot for maybe die for about a week plus, 1 to 2 weeks maybe. Or maybe 5 others on you, you know.
You never see his face come back out.
On his chest is something that can't effect. Yeah, this is the beginning that you will see. Okay. Alright. Okay, just turn your head. You see? There are holes. Okay, we're going to fill in the holes with black to make it look more with the depth. You know, like there's something inside, there's something rotten. If you want to like play furthermore, some people will buy, will bring along like cooked rice to stick onto it, look like maggot. If you want for a portfolio, but just must remember you have to do all this within 20 to 30 minutes for one zombie. Okay, it's up to you. Think about it. Alright. Yeah. The holes that you have created, fill the skin. There's a skin, the base, the flat area with black. Okay, and also the side of the walls of the pins like this area. The white part, all filled with black. If you want with green, go ahead. You can mix. You can see there's something, the skin is like popping out. Not from afar, it looks like just a skin coming out. Like something like rotting like that. Okay, this is. Okay, next we're going to fill it with the blood. Same thing, just at the side of the wall, let it drip, is fine. Go in. This here the formula is better, it's sticky. So it's not too runny. Okay, so the black part will look like dark red. Okay. Just a moment, let me have a look. Because they're quite conscious, especially on the run itself. It's like, how is dripping? I said, yeah, you can drip more. Just okay, let them drip. It's up to you, get a texture to it. You have more time. I mean, you guys can just do a tag team, like maybe one person is doing the skin on one side, the other side, or for the hair. It's faster also. So one sponge, can you just form the difference? one of the basic looks. Okay, next we'll move on to the hair. Okay, right, you can place it anywhere you want it to be. Maybe the neck, you can like spread it like a bit on the forehead, on the nose, and like, you just have to avoid the hair area. Okay, just avoid the hair area. Or maybe some on the arms. If you're planning to, for guys, you plan to do like you're gonna cut his neckline or the shirt, you can do on his chest also. Now what you see over here, like for the boy. See? See? Okay, as for the hair, we're going to provide hair wax also. Okay, hair wax. For the demo, what we do, I just use water because it's easier to learn. Imagine it's the wax. We're going to wet his hair with all the wax. Wax better, looks more oily and greasy and dirty. A gel, sorry, gel. Mud looks too clean. Okay, after that, we're going to provide you with our baby powder. Sorry. Okay, just powder his hand. Yeah. This will look good. But to me, a little dirty, like no one's been walking around. But now it's also fine. Just make sure that the hair is away from the makeup area. Make it as messy as possible. Can back home. But because it's water, it's a bit not so sticky, so agar-agar. Powder. Where's my powder? Oh. Yeah. Okay, another way that you can use eyeliner, red liner or black eyeliner, pencil, to line the inner rim of his eyes. Yeah, it's up to you, but I'm not going to do it because he might tear. Yeah. So what you can do is that for guys, just ask them to look up. Just find a point like maybe the coconut tree or something. Just look at a tree, because they might look everywhere. Then they start to move. They start to fidget. Then they start to move back. They move back. So what you can do is that use your hand, just support on the back of his head, just above the neck area, and then when you move back, you just want to restrain. Don't let it move too much. Then start to draw. Yeah. Next, sure, don't worry. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think this one.